Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Project Ozone 2. And last time we were here, we were working on this over here, which is going to make us all our compressor-did cobblestone for making all our bedrockium type stuff and shenanigans. I thought I had a bedrockium drum at one point, but I don't. I've moved a little bit further away from my microphone, because in the last episode, I believe it was quite robust, the noise I was making. My new setup in my new location seems to be a little more sensitive than it was previously, so we need to be mindful of that. Mindful is what we need to be, so I'm not quite as close to the microphone. We were going to make some augments, weren't we? We were going to make these augments. We need some smooth stone. We can do this. We can set a recipe for that, actually, I think. If we get cobble, which we've got 26k of, put that in there, and it makes... Do we have any smooth stone? We don't have any smooth stone. Okay, that's okay. That's not the end of the world. We will make a recipe for smooth stone, because then life is easier, I think. So we could do with just a bit of that. And then we'll just go down here and stick it in this thing and see what this thing actually does. Oh, we've got some on us anyway, look. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. And we'll just fly back up to the ME system, chuck that smooth stone in there. That should be sufficient to get through this process. I don't think we've got any bronze in there. That could be a troublesome... Let's clear that. We're not going to set that recipe. I changed my mind. At the last minute, I changed my mind. So we need that. So we need one of them. I think we need probably about 6 of them. We'll go 7. 7's a good number. 7's a good number, I think. So these are bronze ingots, and bronze is made... Bronze is made... How the hell is bronze made? That's not helpful, game. How the hell do you make bronze? It doesn't want to tell me how to make bronze. It wants to keep it a big secret. Bronze ingot. I want a bronze ingot. That's what I want. And it is made with induction smelter. This is going to tell me. 3 copper, 1 tin in the induction smelter. Alright, okay. So we can make a recipe for that. Copper. Copper. 1, 2, 3. And tin. 1 tin in there too, and that is going to make me bronze. I can't do that because I don't have an output, so I need to take some copper and some tin over to an induction smelter and make some stuff. I'm not sure what the output levels are on this. We'll see, because we've got none in there and we're about to get some in there. So let's see. You can have that and you can have that. And we'll go and see what we get in the way of bronze. What do we get in the way of bronze? 3. Alright, that's not an unreasonable return. 4. Okay. It's going up. So that gives us 4 bronze as an output. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. Take that recipe, shove it where the sun don't shine, or into one of these smelters. The thing with these is we can't just use the interface, because we have to actually check what's being built in all of these things. There we go, bronze. Because we don't want it doing more than one alloy, as it were. Because then multiple hardcore recipes will just go wrong. Just horribly wrong. So we want the upgrades, don't we? AUGM augments. These. We want that. That's what we want. And we want you to make it for me, machine. So I want to say that. We've got 1 done. Then we want that. We need more bronze. So we'll ask the system to craft us 10 bronze. Won't we? That shouldn't take too long. Should be reasonably swift. 2, 3, 4. There's enough to make the next piece, I think. There we go. And then this one. See, we got it? We got it. Excellent. So that should speed up the cyclic assembler, extruder, doodad jobby mabob. But we need a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. These are what we need to make that thing chooch. So let us go grabbeth a bucket of lava from this lava source, I believe. Is that dead now? Have we just drained that completely to within an inch of its life? I guess we have. That's okay. We can slap some more cobble. I'm not entirely sure what happened to all the cobble we had. I've got a sneaking suspicion it's been usurped by the recipes that we were making then. I think it took from my inventory before it took from another inventory. Do we have? We do. There we go. Perfect. Back to where we need to be, over here. We could do with setting up some sort of transportation system because we're moving some big distances now. Ideally, it's all just to keep us from causing too much lag in one place. There we go. That's done a stack, you see. That's done a stack of cobblestone in one hit. Do I need to... I don't think I need to fill these up anymore. Because it's only making cobblestone, so that should be fine. Eesh, don't know. Output needs to be on the bottom. Nothing else happening here. That should now be receiving a job lot of cobblestone. And its configuration is input on the top, nothing on the bottom. Nothing there, output that way. Perfect. Don't know why I turned around there. So that needs to be input. That needs to be nothing. And then that needs to be an input. Nothing. I love all the colours you get on these. Don't know what they all do. They all just seem a little bit crazy. I guess it's so you can restrict what happens on the line so that you don't have one recipe ingredient swamping out everything else. That's my guess. Because I would imagine that would be a thing that would be quite annoying. Blue, there we go. So I don't know how quickly this is going to work, but it'll grind up slowly. I mean, that's full now. That's full. So we need to make some schematics. We've been through this game before, haven't we? S-C-H-E-M. Schematics is 2 paper and paper. Paper could be an issue. I think we used wood pulp last time, didn't we? Made from the sag mill. Do we got any pulped wood? Do we got any pulped wood at all? Salt. We got plenty of salt. Very salty round here. 90% of the time, very salty round here. I thought we had plenty of wood pulp. Sulfur? It looks kind of like a little heap like that, I think. I apologise if you hear that weird noise. That's well, I guess it's the rag and bone man. I don't know. It's a weird phenomena that I'm not used to. It's a strange thing indeed. Okay, so we don't seem to have a great deal of that. We don't seem to have a great deal of wood either. Let's see what we can do to get paper. Paper is sawdust around a bucket of water is probably the best bet. Sawdust. Precision sawmill gives you sawdust. I think we're just going to chuck that load of logs in the sag mill and see what we get. I think that's the job that we're going to go for. That. And see what happens. See what we get out of it. Sawdust. Well, in the meantime, we'll go and pick the sugar cane. We'll go and hunt down the sugar cane, which is over here somewhere. Because, I mean, it's a good start. All the sugar cane is a good start. Is that it? That's it. Okay. With this and the wood system, we could chop down the trees, couldn't we? Have we got? No, we haven't got. It's probably in here, isn't it? The tool what we done be needing, the crook. Can't believe we're still using this thing after so long. There we go, bit more wood. All good, bit more wood. I do like vein miner. It makes me very, very happy. I'm playing a mod pack that doesn't really have it running properly, and it does irritate me. Although you'll never, ever, ever probably see me playing that mod pack. Just let you know, I am playing it. Life in the Village, it's called. It's a cracker. It's a cracker. Millionaire and mine colonies. Good stuff. Don't want them. We'll keep the... Oh, don't really want that either, do I? Don't really want that. I think what we'll do is we'll put those in there, just for now. Alright, so we've got this doing job here. You can do a bit more if you like. Here, have some more wood. I will take that from you. And we need to go grab some buckets of water. We didn't get an awful lot out of that, did we? Never mind. I think we've got enough to make what we need to make. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear, we broke the water source. We too quick with it. We were swift wings, and we broke the water source. That will never do. There we go. Grab, wait, grab, wait, grab, wait, grab. There we go. Perfect. Right, back to the crafting table. Things you have to do to get paper in this game while we're about doing nothing. Let's grab a stack of lapis. We will go biffer, boffer, boofer, boofer. Paper. 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 I mean, that's enough paper, really. Realistically. Still got some sawdust left, in fact. But we'll do that as well. That gives us more paper. We've got 23 paper. Let's make some schematics. Bop. There you go. Schematics done. Right. Let's get these things sorted out and running, shall we? Should have brought some power with me. Power would be useful, because we're not going to be able to do this properly. We want put a schematic in there, and we want to tell it to do that. Lock that off. Right, if that had power, that would be doing something now. We need to get some of this Ender IO power conduit stuff on the job, coming out the bottom of that energy cell we've got there. So, power jobbies. Power jobbies? None there. None there. I seem to remember we were running dangerously low on them. Is that them? Energy conduit, that's them. Yeah, we got 4 left. Alright. We can make more. Energy conduit. So we need conductive iron, which is iron and redstone in the alloy smelter. Alright, let's just grab a stack of that and a stack of that. Head over to the alloy smelter, which is this jobby mabob here, which is doing something. Not anymore, it's not. Oh, my inventory's too full to do that. That's annoying. You can have... I'm still running around with this stupid armor. Let's get rid of the stupid armor, shall we? Bye-bye. 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 There we go. And we've still got other things in our inventory that shouldn't be there, those two. In fact, the watering can doesn't really need to be in our inventory. Alright. So we're clearing out this job. Clear that, and we want that and that in there. Good. How much do we need? Quite a bit. It's 2. 3. Why did it jump 1? Where's the binding agent stuff? There's a binder. We've got plenty of that. I remember making that, so... Ooh, do we have conductive iron in there? Just out of curiosity, Constantan, conductive iron, we do. Okay, so we're making stuff we don't actually need. Excellent, that's what I like to do. That should be enough. That should be more than enough. You can have that, that. In fact, you can have that. Everything else can go back in there. Good. Right, let's see if we can get these bad boys hooked up and working. That is job on now. What we're going to do is we're going to dig down here. We need an output on this. The output shall be on the bottom, which it is. It's set to an output. We're going to go through here and through there. And this is our... Oh no, that was a mistake. That's... There we go. Okay, nearly lost that one. I wanted that dirt. I seriously wanted that dirt. That's why I flung myself all hell-mel into the void there. Right, we need to lose that. And that dirt. Okay, it's not going to let me do that because it doesn't like me. That dirt's got to go. And we've made quite the mess here. That's got to go. Perfect. So we just need to hook that up now. Like this. Okay. Need to remember which button I should be pressing here, because things are not going according to plan sometimes. Here we go. Right, we're going to take it out that way, because we can. Like so. Bring it back that way. That should all be hooked up. Let's go see. Thanks, Alexa. You scared the hell out of me then. I think that is doing something. That's good. Yeah, that's doing it. Excellent. Excellent. We've got a machine that's doing something for us. Let's fill that in. And where's all that dirt? There's that dirt. Cover it up nicely so you can't see it. We do actually need to run along the bottom of this with power, don't we? That's a thought that I never let genuinely coalesce properly, so... Because if we don't run along the bottom of this with power, nothing will get power, and then there'll be no power. And that would be the worst possible state of affairs. There we go, that'll do the job. Fill it back in. No, that's the wrong thing I'm filling in with there. It's like one mistake after another. Ooh, we made a hole in the ground there. We can fix that. Hole filled. Nice. Just reintroduce some dirt, and then in here we will put a schematic. And we will tell it what we want to do is kind of that. Tick that, and that should just eviscerate all of that material. Good. And then in this one we'll put a schematic, and we will tell it to do that. Tick that box. That will eviscerate all of that. And we've got 5 of these. And the recipe here is that. And we need a schematic in there, and we will tick that box. Did we put a schematic? We did. Okay, cool. And then this one, we'll do the last bit of it. So we've got triple compressed. This will be quadruple compressed coming in, and then quintuple compressed coming out. And that should give us what we need to make our doingses. We might need to think about... because that's pumping out a lot of cobblestone, but the net effect isn't fabulous. We might need to think about augmenting this with a second one, maybe. I mean, we could have one on the back, one on the side, and that would like triple the production speed, and then maybe we could get something going on here, which we haven't got yet. Come on. You're only one block away. Come on. I can see it there. Look, look. One more block and we've got it. Come on. Come on. 7. Come on. This has got to reach 9. And then this will reach 9. Then this will reach 1. There we go. Everything happened. The magic happened. So we want to do that. Pop that in there and go, yes sir. That's what I want you to do. Excellent. So that's going to produce stuff in the output slot here, which we're not doing anything with, but for now, it will do. So, from Furryearsworld, we're going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.